Sports bettors, I have a two-leg NBA parlay for today, and what we're going to be doing is using data, using OddsJam to kind of follow the line movements like you can see right here and zone in on sharp betting opportunities. So for example, you can see Barstool, they just took the line on the Bulls from plus 190 up 5 cents to plus 195. So what we're going to be going through is kind of how to use this plethora of data on OddsJam to find sharp betting opportunities. So the platform we're going to be looking at is going to be PrizePicks and then Thrive Fantasy and Underdog Fantasy. So what's really fascinating about kind of all of these platforms is they're fixed parlay platforms. They're sports books that only allow you to bet on parlays. And the way that PrizePicks works, as an example, is any two-leg parlay, you're going to see 20 to win 60, right? It doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, 20 to win 60. It doesn't matter what picks you select. You're always getting 20 to win 60 for a two-leg parlay. Now on Thrive Fantasy, it's a little different. You're getting 20 to win 72. So they're kind of like the, they're kind of like the Toyota, whereas PrizePicks is kind of like the BMW. Although the interface on Thrive is a little less clean, they offer you higher payouts, right? So they offer better value because you're getting 20 to win 72. So long story short, we can compare the lines kind of on Thrive to the lines on sportsbooks and look for value, right? So one of the first picks I have is going to be right here, and you can see it's available on PrizePicks. In a two-pick entry, you'd be getting the implied price of minus 137. On Thrive, you're getting minus 111. So this is the first play I ended up going with. It's a positive EV bet, Demar DeRozan, over 23.5 points. Right? You can see the value on this play is ridiculous. We have a 10% profit margin, top row, so we scroll along, look for the bet in bold with a circle around it. It's DeRozan over 23.5 points, right? Minus 111 here on Thrive. So you can see Sports Illustrated, Resorts World, PointsBet. All these other bookmakers are just data points kind of telling us where the line should be set. And if you look throughout the market, it's pretty clear that over 23.5 should be heavily juiced. Right? Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, they're pricing this line at minus 138, DraftKings at minus 170, yada yada. We're getting minus 111 on Thrive, so enough to beat the VIG, beat the juice, and get a bet with a lot of good value in it. So this is the first play I ended up going with. And again, we need two picks on Thrive Fantasy, right? Any two-leg parlay, which you're going to notice, we're going to be getting for any two picks, 1,000 to win 3.6K, right? Which is what our parlay is going to be. So when you're getting 1,000 to win 3.6K, the implied juice they're charging you is minus 111. So it's essentially a sports book where you need to find two picks that are positive EV, mathematically profitable, at minus 111. So we want both our plays to have a lot of value at minus 111. So DeMar DeRozan, over 23.5 points. We're just using all the data in the market to kind of be like, yeah, that's some dang good value. DraftKings, Pinnacle have this minus 170, minus 138. So Pinnacle, less bullish than DraftKings. But you'll also notice, Bet Online, a super sharp offshore sportsbook, they have his over 2 points higher, right? They have his over under at 25.5 points. We're getting over 23.5 at minus 111. Bet Online is giving you minus 114 for over 25.5. So we're getting 2 points of improvement from Bet Online, another very sharp offshore sportsbook, right? So we're getting 2 points of improvement as well as better odds. And then you'll notice here, it's like Caesars and FanDuel both have his line at 24.5 with the over juiced. So pretty clearly, we're getting a lot of value on Thrive, and we're just using all this data in the market to find these plays, right? So that's the first play I ended up going with. And again, most bets are not profitable. You can see out of the hundreds of kind of thousands possibly of betting opportunities on Thrive, these plays with value where they're slipping up, it's not like there's a lot of them, right? This DeMar DeRozan one, his point total started moving higher and we were able to pick it up, but it's not like there's a million plays with 10% profit margins. You got to constantly be looking for them. Next one I went with is Jimmy Butler, under 23.5 points. Once again, just really good value. All the sports books have the under heavily juiced, so a lot lower profit margin on this play. But again, we need to find two picks on Thrive that we can hit. So I ended up hitting it, which you can see right here. Two picks, Butler, under 23.5 points, DeRozan, over 1,000 to win 3.6K, Again, just using math, using the positive EV page to find these bets in bold with a circle around them where we're getting value, right? This parlay on DraftKings would be 1,000 to win 2.9K. We're getting 1,000 to win 3.6K. So that's value as a sports bettor, right? That's how you beat the vig. You beat the juice. You find these spots where you're getting, instead of 1,000 to win 1.9K in profit, 2.9K total, we're getting 1,000 to win 2.6K in profit, 3.6K total when you include your stake. So the market's always changing. So then what I like to do is just kind of refresh, be like, okay, let's see if any other new plays are available out there. It looks like there's a pretty good line on Michael Porter over 15.5 points. We can throw in PrizePicks and Underdog. See what's on these sports books, and you can see there's some plays available that would be great in a PrizePicks 5-pick flex. Anyways, hopefully this video was helpful, and let's make some money.